Hi everyone, welcome back to Mini Car Madness Season 2, brought to you by Underground City Diecast Racing. We have a great race for you today, where we have Mason Carter in the West Coast Flyer, Amelia Foster in the 1992 Dodge Viper, Mei Lin in the Cupra E-Racer, and Blake Morrison in the Koenigsegg Jesko. Same rules as always, 5 points for first, 3 points for second, 2 points for third, 1 point for fourth, and no points if you do not finish. The two cars with the most points at the end of 4 races move on to round 2. Well, they will race Ariel Ember and Amanda Panda in round 2 to see who continues their journey to the Mini Car Madness Finals. Let's get to the track, let's get racing. And we are ready for race 1. We have Blake Morrison on the inside pole position. The cars are ready, and the cars are off. There they go down the first straightaway into the first turn. The Jesko in the lead, followed by the E-Racer. Hitting the next turn to go into the Uptown hops. We just lost the Viper. The Viper just flipped over on the hops, and the E-Racer just took the lead. It just passed the Jesko on the inside track, has the lead into the 270 turn, hitting the final turn into the slope for the straightaway, and will pass the finish line. And then we have the Jesko just sitting right on the checkered flag. No other cars are going to be finishing. There you can see our E-Racer made it all the way down, hit the bumper at the end. Let's go find our other cars that we lost in this race just to make sure that they are still okay. And here we can see both cars, the E-Racer and the Viper, got tangled up. The Viper is on its roof. Let's go to the scoreboard. After race 1, we have Mei Lin in first with 5 points, followed by Blake Morrison in second with 3 points. Both Amelia Foster and Mason Carter tied for last with 0 points as they did not finish. Let's go get ready for race 2. And here we go for race 2. We have Mason Carter in the West Coast Flyer on the inside pole position. All 4 cars are off down the straightaway. West Coast Flyer in the lead, followed by the E-Racer. Here we go, the West Coast Flyer into the Uptown hops. All cars getting a little bit of air. Look at that. And we just lost the Viper! Look at this! Just lost the Viper. It jumped, it hit the fence, and just fell right off the track. See, again, there it goes. Let's get back to the race, where now we have the West Coast Flyer in the lead, followed by the E-Racer and the Jesko. West Coast Flyer into the final straightaway, where it'll take 5 points, followed by the E-Racer. Where's the Jesko? Did we lose the Jesko? And it looks like the Jesko will not be finishing this race. We're going up track, and they got held up going into the final straightaway. They will not get any points for that. And as we saw earlier, we did lose the Viper. We did lose Amelia Foster when she jumped, hit the fence, and fell right off the track. So let's go ahead and get to the scoreboard. There we can see Amelia Foster sitting there upside down. All right, after 2 races, we still have Mei Lin in first place with 8 points. We have Mason Carter in second with 5 points after winning race 2. We have Blake Morrison in third place with 3, and Amelia Foster in fourth place with 0 points as she has not finished a race yet. Everyone still has a chance. We still have opportunities to move on to round 2. Let's go ahead and get ready for race 3. And we're back for race 3. We have Amelia Foster in the inside pole position in the 92 Dodge Viper. Cars are ready, cars are going. We have the Viper taking the lead out of the first turn, being followed by the West Coast Flyer, Mason Carter right behind her. They hit the Uptown hops. All the cars getting some air, got some good race. And we just lost Blake Morrison, just backed up, couldn't make it over the hops. All right, well, let's continue with the race. We just have the Viper in the lead. And there was the West Coast Flyer just passing it, trying to pass it. It wins the battle of strength. You can't beat a train when it comes to muscle, and the muscle just took it over. And the West Coast Flyer will win, followed by the Cupra E-Racer. And after all of that, it looks like Amelia Foster will not pass the finish line, will not get any points. We have Mason Carter taking the win there. And here we can see that Amelia Foster got held up right before the final straightaway, right before the slope. No points for Amelia Foster. And right now we can see Blake Morrison, where he stopped at the end, just couldn't get over the Uptown hops. All right, after 3 races, we have a close one. We have Mei Lin still in first place with 11 points, followed by Mason Carter in second with 10 points. Blake Morrison in third with 3. And Amelia Foster, she's knocking on the door of that dirty sweep with 0 points in 4th place. Let's go ahead and get ready for the 4th and final race, and let's see which cars are moving on to round 2. Here we go for race 4. We have Mei Lin on the inside pole position. The cars are ready, and there they go. Down the first straightaway, all cars neck and neck. We have the Cupra E-Racer, followed by the West Coast Flyer, and the Viper, followed by the Jesko. All cars over the Uptown Hops, getting some air, and it looks like the Mason Carter is trying to pass on the outside, but Mei Lin said no. Mei Lin in the lead. Another attempt by the West Coast Flyer, did not go well. And now we have the Cupra E-Racer taking the win, followed by the West Coast Flyer. The Jesko is going to finish, stopped on the finish line, and just got smashed by Amelia Foster. She's like, I will not get this dirty sweep. I will score some points. I will not have a 0. That is the end of our race. Let's go ahead and get to the scoreboard to get those final scores. After 4 races, Mei Lin has taken the victory with 16 points. She will be joined in round 2 by Mason Carter, who comes in 2nd place with 13 points. Blake Morrison will be going home with 5 points in 3rd place, and so will Amelia Foster be going home with 1 point in 4 races. Let's go ahead and congratulate Mei Lin for her victory in round 1 of season 2 of Mini Car Madness. Mei Lin and Mason Carter will be moving on to round 2, where they will be joined by Ariel Ember and Amanda Panda to see who is going to continue on to round 3. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of Mini Car Madness.